folks, welcome back to yet another FM 2020 European Championship squad prediction video. That's right, we're going to try and see what the computer will pick or select for the Euro 2020 squads next summer. And today we're going to take a look at everybody's favourite. It's the Czech Republic. That's right, boys and girls. Now, obviously, we've all got a whole vocabulary and a whole back catalogue of players that we love from the Czech Republic. But just in case you don't know some of them, let's take a look at the most recent squads out in the Czech Republic so we can see who we can expect to see being called up. Now, what the joy of this is, we're going to compare, see, you know, the squad that you see above me was selected, and there's predominantly a core, when you look at it, a core bunch of players. When you say core, it's anything above like a 15, 16 caps, they could be expected to see in this simulation. The ones that have got 2 or 3 caps, they're newbies. They're newbies on the scene. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who does make it and who doesn't make it. So familiarise yourself with some of the names out there. The only really one that I know about is Thomas Kallas from Bristol City. And we've also got this little fella. He's got 6 fingers. His name is Matic Vidra. He plays for his football down the Scumbag Road, Turd Moor, which is Burnley. Poor bastard. He needs to get out of there quick time. Anyone else out there that when I was doing these, or actually doing my own video for the Czech Republic, I noticed how many Slavia Prague players there are in the squad. It's absolutely crazy. So anyway, get recognising them, some of them, see if they're going to pop up in this video. So here we are, back in the vortex. Excuse me. So here we are, folks, back in the vortex with the Czech Republic. Kicking it all off is Thomas Valchek. Now, he is, looks like the #1 goalkeeper for the Czech Republic. He plays his football out in La Liga for Sevilla, £14.25 million rated goalkeeper. So he goes and is in the most recent squad, so that looks like it's going to happen. So we'll have to see how else, or who else they pick. They've also chosen Jaromir Zamahal. Now, again, like my Russian videos, my Polish ones, and all that kind of stuff, I do apologise for the butchering of these names. But I ain't no Czech. I'm not a Czech national, so I'm just giving it a shot. Anyway, Jaromir Zamahal plays his football out in Brescia. I'm trying to see. He's been called up quite recently. The last time he did feature was back in October for Northern Ireland. Maybe they thought he was, they'd got themselves over the line and didn't pick him, but because, you might want to try out a few other players. But anyway, Jaromir Zamahal he's a left-sided player, can play left-sided midfield or as a winger, and also play down the middle as well. He plays for Brescia, but he's actually wanted by a whole host of other teams on loan in this bizarro world. 6.70 average, just arrived at Brescia, so he's still probably getting his feet wet. So Jaromir makes it alongside Anton Barac. Anton Barac, I'm trying to have a quick look, see if he's featured. He is a midfielder. Just trying to scan that. I don't see him. So he's one that's come out of nowhere to make the squad. So Anton Barac goes. He plays for Udinese out in Serie A. So he'll be playing his football there, but he also go to the Euros. He can play down the middle, further forward, and also as a defensive midfielder as well. Barac, not bad, okay season, nothing exciting. Alongside him is Jakov Yanko, who is a centre-back, £1.2 million rated. He's actually wanted by Al Nassr out in the Middle East, so he could be getting a good old paycheck anytime soon. So Brabec makes it, 24 caps, 1 goal. He's also in the real world, in the recent squad as well, plays for Victoria Pilsen. In the real world, 17 caps, 1 goal. So he will go to the squad according to FM20 alongside Ondrej Salushka. Yep, he's also in the squad. 30 years of age, plays his football out in Turkey for Atlanta-Spor. 31 years old in this world. He goes to the squad. He also plays the right back if you want to go there. 6.72 rated, not the finest. He's formerly of Sunderland as well. I don't remember this time. It's actually when they were in the Premier League. So Salushka goes alongside Vladimir Darida, who's the captain. Vladimir Darida plays his football for Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga, rated at £7.75 million. Bog standard midfielder, can also play further forward if you want to go there. He wears the captain's armband, folks, so I expect him to go for the tournament. Played his football in the Czech Republic before making the switch to Germany. So Darida goes. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that one. Alongside Borek Dokal. I don't see him in the first team squad. He was selected last time out in March for a friendly against Brazil. 39 caps in the real world, 46 right here, rated at £2.25 million. He does play for Sparta Prague out in the Czech Republic. He's wanted by a couple teams, a couple of Serie A teams on loan, so they may make the move for this guy. He's had an okay season, but he's only played a handful of games. Formerly out in the Philadelphia Union, and also played a few times in China as well. So he's made his money. He's come back to come back home. Alongside him is Martin Frydek. Martin Frydek is a defender, but predominantly can play in the midfield, it looks like. Left back, plays for Sparta Prague as well. Frydek, I'm trying to see him on here. There he is. He's been selected last time out in March again for that friendly against Brazil. 7 caps to his name. He plays 12 here, so according to FM20, he'll go to the squad. He'll make the squad for Euro 20s next season. Adam Holzek also goes. He's a attacking midfielder down the right-hand side, also as a striker. 17 years of age, Holzek. Will he go? I'll be surprised if he does. He's got 7 caps, 2 goals to his name. Potential wonder kid here, folks. We've found ourselves a potential wonder kid. 7.20 average. Adam Holzek. I'm just going to scan the thing here. I don't see him. I don't see him anywhere. So, yeah, we found ourselves... Stop what you're doing. We found ourselves a wonder kid. Hey, producer, write this one down. Yep, for the thing. Yep, you got it. Next up, so Adam Holzek, 17-year-old wonder kid for Sparta Prague. He'll go. Alongside Jakov Yanko, who is a midfielder as well, can play on the left, or the right, or down the middle. He plays his football for Sampdoria. He was in the most recent squad, 23 years of age. He's 24 now in this world. He'll go as well with 29 caps in this world. So Jakov Yanko makes the squad alongside that kid. I still can't get the kid out of my head, you know, he's 17 years old. Pavlik is next up. He's a right-sided defender, can play on the wing back, further forward down the wing as well. Plays his football for TSG Hoffenheim out in Germany. I'm trying to scan, see if he's made it. He's considered more of a defender, but he can play further forward as well. We're rated at £11.275 million. He's got 50 caps. Of course he's going to go. He's one of the most capped players in the squad. So Pavel Kadabrak will make the squad alongside Thomas Kalas. That's right, Bristol City man, formerly Chelsea. He was the guy who's been at Chelsea for absolute ages. He's been there since back in 2010, 2011. But then he never played a single game for Chelsea. Is that right? Am I right? Tell a lie, he did play a couple of games for Chelsea. Well, my thing was better. It would have been better if he hadn't played. Anyhow, centre-back, 27 years of age, 30 caps, 2 goals. Bristol City are a decent side these days. They could be playing in the Premier League when this tournament comes around, you know, or on the verge of playing in the Premier League. So Kalas will make it. He can also play out right-back if they're desperate. I think that's one name that's guaranteed to go through. Alongside Jan Kopic, will he go? 26 caps, 7 goals. There's a good goal-to-game ratio there for his national team. Plays for Victoria Pilsen. I'm trying to see him. Jan Kopic, right-hand side, left-hand side midfielder. He was in the most recent squad back in October. I think he's got a good shout to go. £3.7 million rated. Kopic, 7.18 average in this bizarro world. Alongside Thomas Kubik, who is a goalkeeper, plays his football out on loan. Where's he playing? He's playing for Slavia Prague, but he's on loan from Augsburg, who spent £6.5 million on him. He was in the most recent squad back in September. Currently, he's probably 4th choice at the minute, unless he was injured or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. He could make it. Mikhail Kremnich is also in the squad. He's a 27-year-old striker. Can also play on the right-hand side of midfield. 13 goals, 20 games. That's not bad for a striker, 7.43 rated. Kremnich. He's in the main squad as well. 8 goals in 23 games. In this one, he's got 1 more goal and 4 more games. So, yeah, he'll make it. Will this American make it? Or this guy plays for Dallas. Zdeněk Odranecz. We'll have a look soon. Filip Novak makes the squad. 29-year-old left back. He plays his football on Trabzonspor. £6 million rated. He'll be in that back line with Kalas, I'm sure. His season was a 7.06 average rated for him. David Pavlik is a defensive midfielder, plays his football for Kasımpaşa out in Turkey. Is that right? Super League? Yes, it is. What was his season like? 7.05 rated for the season. What's his name? Pavlenka. Pavlenka, does he make it? He was in the most recent squad for the game against England, which they won. So it's a good chance that he might make the squad as well. Alongside Yuri Pavlenka, who's a goalkeeper, plays his football for Werder Bremen. Pavlenka, I think that's he's probably nailed on. If he's playing regular football for Werder Bremen, which it looks like he is, he's conceding quite a few goals though. 40 goals in 32 games, 6.92 rated. I think that Pavlenka will go and be one of the goalkeepers for sure. Patrick Shik is one that's come out of nowhere a little bit. Plays his football for Leipzig. He's actually on loan from Roma, but playing his football in the Bundesliga. Scores 4 goals in 23 games for Leipzig. Roma bought him from... I have no idea. Bought him from Sampdoria? Who bought him from Sparta Prague. So, Patrick Shik will make it. 24-year-old striker. The future forward for the Czech national team. So Shik makes it. Milan Skoda is also going. He's 34 years of age, Skoda. He last featured out in the game against Brazil back in March. He's got 4 goals in 19 games, and he hasn't really changed since. He plays his football out in Houston. So that is one guy that from the MLS that will make the squad. In fact, he looks like he made the transition in the game. Yeah, he just played for Slavia Prague in the real world. So he joins the MLS over here. If that happens, I'll be very, very surprised. Thomas Shik is also going. Defensive midfielder, defender, Shik. Did you make the last squad? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Thomas Shik, 24-year-old player. He plays his football for Slavia Prague as well. Yep, he's likely to go because all of them are in there. Manek Zucchi also goes as well. He is a centre-back. Manek Zucchi did play last time out for the national team on the 10th of September. He plays his football for Augsburg. He's joining Dallas in the MLS. He's 32 years of age. He had a bit part season this time out in a season that looks like Augsburg got relegated. So Zucchi goes. Jan Sokoya also makes the squad as well. Jan Sokoya, he's an attacking midfielder, playing down the left-hand side or the right-hand side as well. He plays his football at Slavia Prague as well. I'm trying to find him. I don't see him, so he's one that's come out of nowhere to stake a claim for a spot in the final 23. Thomas Valchek, is that where we started? I think it might have been where we started, so we've complete full circle, folks. Thomas Valchek is the last man standing. In fact, he is probably the most expensive player, isn't it? Looks like Patrick Shik is the most expensive player for the Czechs. Do you agree or disagree with that? If any Czech Republic fans out there know the team like the back of their hands, get in touch with me. I want to hear what you think about this FM squad prediction. Also, why don't you check out my own squad prediction? I'm a little bit nervous now to think about having looked at some of these names that have come out of nowhere. Compared to my boys that I've selected, which the video is on the channel as well, so make sure you check that sucker out. I'll be back tomorrow with another one as we continue doing all 20 nations that have sealed the deal and got themselves over the line for the Euros next summer. And then we'll take a look at the 4 final ones when we know, back in March or later in March. I'll see you all next time around. Make sure you smash that thumbs up if you liked the video, or even if you didn't, just smash it up there anyway. It's always good. And also make sure you smash the subscribe. Bring you bang up to date with all things Euro 2020 related on the channel. And also drop a comment down there and let me hear your thoughts and opinions about the Czech national squad. Do they have a chance out in the Euros next summer? I'll see you all next time around. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.